Jansen, obviously a pretty successful road trip for the club. Just take me through how you saw it in your eyes.
Um, yeah, just like you said, I think 3-3 is a hard weekend. So I mean, 3 games, 3 nights, 3 wins. I mean, that's a happy flight home. So yeah, good weekend. Got a couple days here to reset and get back at it.
You talked about building confidence in the AHL. I mean, you've scored in, I think, every game you played so far in the American Hockey League. So how are you feeling about your game right now as of late?
Yeah, that's good. Obviously, that pads the confidence a little bit. Honestly, just trying to stay consistent and bring something to the team every time I go on the ice. So if that's going to the net or shooting the puck or just simple things, I think that's the thing. You know, there's so much going on out there, and just trying to keep my game kind of simple and see the ice. And I mean, pucks are just dropping right now.
And what does it say about the forward group, too? I mean, there's so many guys here right now. There's guys rotating in and out of the lineup still at this point, too. Just what does it say about the depth of this group where you put guys in the lineup they're able to perform?
Yeah, it's impressive. Obviously, we've had a different lineup every game so far. So with that, I think we've done a really good job kind of sticking to our system, and whoever's coming in kind of bringing the same thing that the guys who left brought the game before. So it's been pretty steady so far, and I think that's with the guys who stay in the lineup, you know, bringing that same consistency and just building on game to game. I think that's the hard thing with this league. There's so much change all the time throughout the season. So just trying to keep it kind of one game at a time, and so far we've been doing a good job.
Jansen, I'm just curious about if you could take me back to training camp. I mean, it's been a couple years since you've been in the A full time. Like, what was that feeling like for you when you did get the bump down here?
Obviously, want to play in the NHL, and that's the goal. That's where everyone wants to be. So a little disappointing. Obviously, you want to be with the top team, but I mean, I think, like I said, when I came down here, I mean, I've always had a good time playing for this team. I've always had great guys in the room, great coaching staff. So just take it for what it is. You know, it's a good chance for me to kind of get some more minutes and build on my game. I think, I did some good things while I was up for a few years, but I feel like I definitely still have a lot to prove. So this is a good time for me just to kind of round some things out and hopefully come back better when I get a chance.
Do you think it's important, like in this position right now that you're in, to maintain a positive attitude when you're on the ice, or do you think it's even more important possibly to channel that frustration onto the ice, and it's possibly led to the start that you're having? Or
I think a little bit of both. Obviously, you want to use kind of the edge that you have. So for me, that's obviously trying to show what I can do every time I go on the ice. So take a little bit of that edge, and then obviously and just have fun. Like I said, got a great group of guys here, and the coaches are awesome. So just trying to enjoy it, I think, first and foremost, and then obviously you want to bear down when you're on the ice. And this is a tough league. I mean, I played quite a few years, you know, grinding, trying to get bigger minutes, bigger role here. So just try not to take anything for granted, you know, because I've been here before. So kind of a combination.
Last question for me, just that first line with Lambert and EC for you. Like, what do you think has kind of allowed you guys to click really well there?
Just lots of speed. I think both those guys are great skaters, and it's been a while since I played the middle, so just kind of channel their speed a little bit and see the ice. And that's the thing, you know, this is not a perfect game. There's going to be breakdowns out there for us and for the other team, so I'm trying to kind of stay on top of that and take advantage when they do. So a lot of speed, a lot of skill, and obviously just work ethic. I think nothing really matters unless we're out there, you know, pushing, being hungry. So it was a good weekend.
Sorry, one more. Was that jump to the middle for you? Was it seamless for you, or like was it a little bit of a learning curve to get?
Yeah, I mean, it probably took a couple shifts. I mean, center's obviously a lot more going on, and I definitely didn't have a perfect game at any point this weekend. So I still got a lot to kind of learn and get back to kind of form on in center, but. Overall, it's pretty similar. I mean, when you got guys, like I said, that are fast on the outside, it makes my job a lot easier. So just kind of, one game at a time.